Okay, Scott, so another start tonight against the New Jersey Devils. First of all, let's talk about your workload. This is 5 in a row for you since Raanta was injured. How are you holding up physically, mentally?
Good. I think it's always fun to be in the net, and obviously your role. Sometimes when you're in a backup position, you're not going to get that too often. But I love to work. I love to obviously kind of get in there as much as possible. And obviously, when you get to go in, night after night that you're playing, it's just things get into a rhythm. You're comfortable with what you're doing. You don't have to sit on a start or sit on a potentially maybe a bad game or anything like that. So it's nice to kind of erase it and get back in there. And then mentally, it's awesome. You're in the NHL and you're playing hockey. You can't rest for anything more.
A couple days later, how do you look back at that Calgary game? You made a career high 41 saves, but you guys lost 3-0.
We went over a video. I was happy with what I did. Obviously the goals, you can look at them in a couple different ways. I thought I played them the way I should have. It was just obviously unfortunate that they went in the back of the net. So, as a whole, as a team, I was very happy with what we did in the D zone. For a couple mistakes when end up in our back of the net, and that's going to happen, and hopefully we can limit those. But on a personal level, I thought I managed myself well, and after 40 saves, I almost felt better than some games when you get 20. I think it's just your adrenaline stays high and your body just runs through it.
Playing New Jersey tonight, they drafted you 84th overall in 2010. You spent 7 years as part of that organization, played a few games for them. How are you approaching tonight's game? Is it special?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun. I mean, I was just talking to Rich there, and I was like, it feels like it's already been a year that I've been here. I was like, I had to think about it. I was like, just under a month ago, I was part of that team. But obviously, when you get traded, you want to adapt and obviously accommodate to where you're at as quick as possible. I felt I've done that. So this is home now, but obviously know that roster, that management. I saw they made a trade again a couple days ago. So for me, it's another start, another game. It'll be fun to play them. I'm sure there'll be a few warm-up conversations, and after that. Everyone's an enemy after the puck drops.
Can you give us a quick scouting report on New Jersey and what they do well?
They get pucks to the net. I mean, that was one of the hard practices with Hines. He gets them working, and a lot of the practice habits and drills was just guys, turning up the wall and throwing at the net, and they have a bunch of big bodies and some skill players, around the crease. So, as long as we limit their opportunities and get good box outs and sticks in front, we should be able to handle them pretty well.